Hello friends, I'm He Xiaopeng. Welcome to the launch event of XPENG G9, our new generation of smart electric vehicles. I know you've been waiting for this day for a while. This year marks our 8th anniversary, and during this time, we've gained a lot of recognition. Of course, we've faced many challenges, but we've also developed a lot of impressive technology.
如果以浓度值来衡量在汽车创业的意义的话，可以说小鹏汽车正在
In the past 8 years, we've introduced 3 EV models to the market. G3 is a smart SUV that's perfect as a first car, and P7 is our long-range sports coupe, and P5 is a spacious family sedan with a versatile smart cabin. These 3 models cater to different requirements, but they all have one thing in common. They all feature industry-leading intelligent functions. When we launched G3 in 2018, its intelligent parking features were the benchmark for smart assisted driving. It brought the best-ever parking assistant functions to the market, introducing many people to functions that they now rely on every day. P7 has been one of the most popular EV sedans since its debut in 2020, becoming the fastest smart EV to register 100,000 deliveries. At the time of launch, P7 boasted the industry's most advanced driver assistance technology and, until now, is the smart EV with the world's highest uptake for ADAS software and services. P5 is the world's first mass-produced EV with LiDAR-enabled ADAS functions, developed for driving and parking support. It sets a new benchmark for smart family sedans. XPENG's explorations and achievements in intelligent mobility have been made possible by all of our supporters. So I would like to extend my warmest gratitude to the 220,000 XPENG owners. Today, we have a new product, XPENG G9. Let's take a brief look at its development. When XPENG was first founded, we wanted to build a mid-size SUV very close to the positioning of today's G9. We started to work on the exterior design and clay models back in 2017. Unfortunately, at that time, we didn't have the resources to produce it. 8 years and 3 products later, we can finally say we've realized our dream. Our new product represents the full integration of our new intelligence architecture, XEEA electronic and electrical architecture, and the vehicle platform. Today, allow me to present to you my idea of a dream car, XPENG G9. G9 boasts the world's fastest charging speed and the industry's first full-scenario ADAS, dual-chamber air suspension, and a groundbreaking 5D music cabin experience. For years, Porsche has been perceived as a benchmark in our industry, but we believe G9 will set the new standard for this era. For me, G9 represents the last generation before we truly realize autonomous cars. That's why I'm convinced that G9 is the best SUV in the 500,000 RMB segment. G9's charging capabilities are a technological breakthrough. Car buyers typically hesitate between choosing a PHEV, REEV, or BEV car. We debated extensively among ourselves at the early product planning stage. Our big reservation for producing a BEV was that it was easier to refuel a PHEV and REEV at that time. Eventually, we decided to take the right but most difficult path, producing BEVs. We knew that it would be a challenge to produce BEVs because range and charging were both major hurdles at that time. But we chose to rise to the challenge and not take shortcuts. We took them on through innovation. We believe that only when charging a BEV becomes as convenient and fast as refueling an ICE vehicle will customers embrace the new era of electric mobility. Today, we're delighted that we've reached a new step. G9 is the world's fastest charging SUV. I hope you have seen the live tests we performed at the supercharging event last month. We reached the milestone of charging 200 kilometers in just 5 minutes. Thanks to the supercharging capabilities of G9's 4C version, our new 480 kilowatt supercharging stations can also charge G9 from 10% to 80% in as little as 15 minutes. This just goes to show that we are entering a new era. Even G9's 3C version can charge from 10% to 80% in 20 minutes. This still presents a significant advantage over the fast charging capabilities currently available in the market. With XPENG's G9's 800-volt high-voltage platform, charging efficiency is substantially increased, even when charging with a less powerful 180 kilowatt station or third-party charging pile. Now let's take a look at the real-world G9 charging test.
在小鹏 G9 正式上市之前，我们接店有幸拿到了新车进行充电实测。参加测试的车型呢是未来出货量最大的小鹏 G9 3C 版与特斯拉的 Model Y 3元锂电池版。第一组测试，我们使用第三方充电桩给两台车充入相同的电量，看谁用时最短。同样充电44度，小鹏 G9 用时仅18分钟，功率稳定在150千瓦以上。特斯拉的 Model Y 用时31分钟，平均功率86千瓦。 这是因为小鹏 G9 3C 版同样搭载了800伏超快充平台，可以将第三方充电桩的功率发挥到极致。第二组的测试，自家主流快充桩的对比 ，G9 搭配小鹏 S2 快充 ，Model Y 搭配特斯拉 V2 快充。 我们以15分钟为标准，看谁充电量最多。最终，小鹏 G9 充电40.17度，特斯拉 Model Y 充电23度。曲线图可以看到 ，G9 的充电功率稳定在160千瓦左右，遥遥领先于特斯拉 Model Y 的96千瓦。第三组测试，自家最快超充桩的对比 ，G9 搭配小鹏 S4 超快充 ，Model Y 搭配特斯拉 V3 快充，同样看15分钟内谁充电量最多。 最终，小鹏 G9 充电53.28度，特斯拉 Model Y 充电35度。G9 最高充电功率能达到301千瓦，远高于 Model Y 的226千瓦。无论是自家充电桩还是第三方充电桩，小鹏 G9 的充电速度都遥遥领先于其他选手。 3C 版 G9 充电最快可做到5分钟补能130公里，4C 版 G9 更是可做到最快充电5分钟补能210公里。量产电动车当中，充电最快的车型当之无愧。
好。
As you can see, with its 800-volt high-voltage platform, G9's charging efficiency is significantly higher than a 400-volt platform charged at the same station. This means the 180 kilowatt XPENG station gives you a better charging experience than standard 120 kilowatt devices. In addition to charging experience, we often hear other concerns about long queues at charging locations, the weight of the charging plug, and general safety. I believe that technology must ultimately resolve the difficulties and pain points of every customer. So, in addition to improving the charging speed, we'll also aim to resolve related issues. We're putting tremendous effort into expanding our domestic charging networks, improving the overall experience and safety for everyone. XPENG has rolled out over 1,000 self-operated charging locations, covering all major Chinese cities and municipalities. In August this year, the first S4 supercharging station was put into operation. By 2025, XPENG aims to build a total of 2,000 XPENG supercharging locations. By the end of this year, more than 50 S4 supercharging locations will be in operation in major cities across China. Next year, we plan to expand our charging network in key cities and along highways across the country. That means at least 500 S4 supercharging locations up and running. We're fully committed to building our supercharging network. The heavy cable of a traditional charging station prevents single-handed operation. By utilizing liquid cooling technology, the weight of the plug is reduced by 36%. Making our S4 supercharging connector usable with one hand for most users. Next year, XPENG will launch the new S4 supercharging station, able to deliver a smoother charging experience than ever before. In terms of safety, XPENG has thought about this at every stage of the design process, from the main station and cable to the battery system, ensuring safe and hassle-free charging. An efficient and convenient charging system, coupled with ample range, is our answer to the era of electric mobility. The longer the range, the better? Yes. But there's more to this than meets the eye. Data tells us that on average, car owners in China's Tier 1 cities travel around 280 kilometers per week. This is why we have launched 3 variants of G9 with 702 kilometers rear-wheel drive, 570 kilometers rear-wheel drive, and 650 kilometers four-wheel drive of CLTC range. This is between 460 to 570 kilometers when converted to WLTP range. With just one charge, you can get the range of most ICE cars with a full tank, only at a lower unit cost, catering to different user requirements. A design focused on reducing drag, a high-voltage silicon carbide powertrain, with advanced power distribution and energy recovery, help G9 minimize wasted power consumption while maximizing range. This means G9's real-world usable range is 5 to 10% higher than mainstream EVs. Many have asked me whether a PHEV or BEV is better. A lot of PHEV owners thought they would use electric mode within the city and switch to the petrol engine for long-distance drives. If they used the PHEV as a BEV, they would find themselves charging 2 to 3 times per week, taking more time. If they opted for the hybrid mode, they would incur higher fuel costs. We set out to solve these problems with G9. A real-life use case would be something like this: a quick 10 to 20 minutes charge at one of our S4 charging stations to cover your urban commute with no need for home charging. For longer distances, a full charge at one of our network's conveniently located stations contributes to a hassle-free, low-cost journey. Our goal is to enhance the electric mobility experience for our drivers. With the accelerated worldwide switch to EVs, I think G9 is our best possible offering. At each launch, our newest XPENG model will become the benchmark for intelligent driving, and G9 is no different. We were fully aware that developing smart products would be difficult due to the lack of intelligent vehicles on the market, but we've exceeded our expectations every time. G9's intelligent features are defining the new era. Advancements go further than ever before, providing users with all-round intelligence. Intelligent ADAS has been developing steadily. Companies are separated by their abilities to develop useful and usable systems. For us, we have had 3 major breakthroughs. First, in the case of parking, our ADAS can quickly recognize the type of space and complexity. Second, on the highway, assisted driving is about lane changing, overtaking, and active follow control. The key points for success are scenario identification, takeover rate, and lane changing efficiency, among others. Third, urban driving involves complex roads compared with highway driving. P5 is the first to be equipped with LiDAR. Its technological innovations, such as multi-sensor fusion perception, make for the first mass-produced city navigation guided pilot, leading the next gen of advanced driver assistance. Users of assisted driving have also been through the 3 stages of adoption. The first stage was availability. Many brands claim to have smart parking in the early 2000s, but with a low success rate. It was merely words on the spec sheets. The second stage was usability. In the late 2010s, ACC and LKA became available in many vehicles, but they were regarded merely as options by car buyers. The third stage was easy of use, because only by a function being used can its value be calculated. It wasn't until the launch of NGP that I truly understood the value of assisted driving, because it greatly reduced driving fatigue on the highway. As of August 2022, Highway NGP has assisted 36.9 million kilometers of driving, with a 62.5% of penetration rate. The use of NGP has become the main way of driving among our owners. At the same time, we're also offering the first mass-produced city NGP, which, along with LCC, will support even more driving scenarios. While we are pleased with the progress, we also realize the current NGP coverage highly relies on the availability of high-precision map data. High-precision maps enhance the overall navigation assistance, but the collections, production, approval, and maintenance of these maps is resource-intensive. That's why it only covers certain highways and cities. Today, we bring you an advanced level of assisted driving, useful to more people, which will surely mark another breakthrough. Along with hardware and software improvement, as well as algorithm updates, XPENG will launch the full journey intelligent ADAS function, officially named XNGP. Compared with the previous ADAS, XNGP features comprehensive scenario coverage, broader usage, and better safety. XNGP employs the brand-new visual neural network, perception fusion technology, and spatial perception decision-making system. Improved hardware and algorithms deliver a higher level of visual and spatial awareness, smart planning, driving safety, and responsiveness. It represents a transformational breakthrough in ADAS technology. First, XNGP supports all driving situations and can be activated once the navigation is set. Next, XNGP integrates seamlessly with Highway NGP, City NGP, and Valet Parking Assistant. Where there is a high-precision map available, XNGP offers a perfect driving experience with a low intervention rate. Where the high-precision map doesn't cover, XNGP still handles various road conditions at ease. It's like an always-on driver assistant, helping human drivers better navigate various situations to reduce fatigue and anxiety. This is also the industry's first ADAS system that can handle the requirements of daily commutes. Our goal is for XNGP to be available in most cities in China by 2023, handling active follow, lane changing, overtaking, and left-right turning functions, regardless of mapped availability. By 2024, our objective is to cover all driving scenarios from point A to point B. With XNGP as our driving assistant, it will aid us in stop-start traffic during rush hour traffic, or being honked at by the car behind when the light turns green. From merely making driving less tiring on long journeys to making everyday driving less stressful, we are moving towards the next phase of intelligent ADAS. So, with this in mind, the XNGP system in XPENG G9 will utilize two NVIDIA Drive Orin chips with a combined computing power of 508 trillion operations per second. XNGP is equipped with 31 sensors. Among them, the binocular front view camera has been upgraded to 8 megapixel, and G9 has 2 LiDAR units. It's worth noting that we conducted tests to decide the optimal number of LiDAR sensors required for the best results. The horizontal field of view of a single LiDAR is 120 degrees. However, dual LiDAR covers 180 degrees field of view, delivering greater coverage and reducing the blind spot area. And by positioning LiDAR on the front of the vehicle, we reduce the front blind spot to 25% when compared to roof-mounted LiDAR, providing enhanced safety. This advantage has been fully verified during the development of the City NGP function over the past 18 months, and is particularly evident in dense traffic, where vehicles of different sizes merge or turn at intersections. This is why XPENG opted for a dual front-facing LiDAR layout, balancing safety and performance. Some of our customers might be worried about the possibility of damaging the sensors or higher maintenance costs when LiDAR units are installed at the front of the car. So, let's share some numbers. The G9 LiDAR sensors use 5mm thick protective glass for enhanced impact resistance. We've chosen a concave design to help significantly reduce any damage after minor collisions. Data shows that drivers are in a collision every 50 to 100,000 kilometers, and LiDAR sensors in P5 only require to be repaired in 0.9% of the cases. The G9's X version is equipped with the XNGP as standard. The standard X Pilot for the E version will be fully upgraded too. Supported by greater computing power, we will rewrite the previous algorithm to improve the overall performance of existing functions like ACC, LCC, VPA, and NGP. G9 accelerates and decelerates more quickly when following other vehicles, and when reacting to other vehicles cutting into its lane. It's better at overtaking, changing lanes, and navigating exit ramps. In addition, built on the new hardware and software architecture with closed-loop data iteration, the auto emergency braking active safety function for the E and X series has been enhanced. OTA updates will also provide us the opportunity to improve AEB further after deliveries commence. We've also enhanced the AEB capabilities on the versions equipped with LiDAR for static objects and unconventional obstacles such as animals, trees, roadblocks, and barriers. We call this static AEB. Longitudinal AEB, lateral AEB, and static AEB will make G9's safety system far more superior than conventional AEB systems. In the early days of assisted driving, we often found it frustrating when using satellite navigation. Wrong exits were regularly taken due to vague, incomplete, or outdated maps. We encounter similar problems when using ADAS functions. So in the future, we need a navigation system and surrounding reality display that better reflects and understands the real world. That's why G9 debuts a cutting-edge interactive 3D user interface based on the Utility 3D engine. The real-time rendered 3D maps can more accurately reflect the world, reducing the possibility of 2D information errors and offering greater navigation accuracy. The surrounding reality display allows for a wider and more detailed field of view for the ADAS. So when you drive with ADAS on, you will have a better viewing perspective, which is a necessary sense of security in assisted driving. I firmly believe that the 3D UI will set new benchmarks, bringing immense value to our customers, just like XPENG's full scenario voice assistant has achieved. In terms of man-machine interaction, P7 was first to implement a fully voice-activated in-car operating system in mass-produced vehicles. On the voice interaction side of things, P7 used our first mainstream voice assistant system, and we know that 99.9% of XPENG owners use it. We're delighted to see that better voice control experiences are changing user habits. We've been at the forefront of advocating the use of voice assistant, setting the industry trends. But we've also encountered problems too, especially in situations where the internet connection isn't stable, such as underground car parks and suburbs, causing temporary disconnection. Therefore, we've put a lot of effort into integrating G9's onboard and cloud capabilities. Now, most voice control functions are available without an internet connection. A noticeable outcome of this is the significantly reduced response time.
你好，小 P，
在呢。
关闭车窗，
主驾车窗正在关闭哦。
打开空调，
搞定。
调到22度。
OK， 给你调到22度了。
打开香氛，打开按摩，氛围灯设为蓝色，导航去公司。
好嘞，香氛、氛围灯颜色和主驾波浪按摩正在打开。 即将为你导航。
As you can see, the voice assistant can now respond in milliseconds and is the fastest voice assistant currently available. We also believe that voice control should be for everyone. So now passengers in the front and rear can also use the in-car voice assistant. Got kids in the car? When they're in the mood for cartoons or music, just say the word, and the voice assistant will understand.
小 T， 打开车窗。
副驾车窗正在打开哦。
我的也打开。
右后车窗正在打开哦。
我们还有多久到啊，小 P？
还需要58分钟，预计15点4分到达终点。
切换到加小模式。
打开驾驶模式。
那我要看会儿电影啦。打开爱奇艺。
搞定了。
帮我按摩一下。
副驾波
我也要。
浪按摩正在打开。右后波浪按摩正在打开。
There are 4 vocal zones in G9, so everyone in the cabin can interact with the voice assistant without the need for a repetitive wake-up phrase. Our voice assistant also understands successive instructions from different passengers. It can handle more complicated instructions, up to 4 requests within 1 sentence. The voice assistant can even respond to the needs from different zones through the main driver's speakers, the co-pilot's Bluetooth headset, or the stereo system separately, without interfering with each other. Not only that, we pioneered the industry in applying multiple input and multiple output communications technology to the in-vehicle voice system to handle 4 requests simultaneously with ease. Your voice assistant will act like an in-cabin personal assistant. It fulfills each passenger's individual requirements. It's there anytime you need it for anyone in the car. This is Voice Assistant 2.0, the industry's first always-on voice assistant. The all-round intelligence of G9 will set new industry benchmarks with its XNGP ADAS functions. The next-generation smart cabin, real-time and comprehensive remote diagnostic and safety protection. Once again, XPENG is at the forefront of smart technology. We are convinced that more comprehensive and easy-to-use smart features will make mobility a joyful and safer experience. We'll stick to our founding philosophy and are committed to in-house R&D. Your expectations will be our driving force. Over the last 130 years, some brands have become industry standards. Porsche for handling, Maybach for luxury. Their products have been regarded as works of art in the industry. In my humble opinion, a flagship model has to reach the same standards in terms of quality and craftsmanship. If intelligence forms the core of our DNA, unwavering pursuit of excellence is our heart and soul. From the P7 to the G3i, XPENG continuously pursued design excellence. From the P7 to the G9, XPENG maintained in-depth collaboration with industry-leading German engineering teams. The Porsche Cayenne is regarded as a legend ICE-era SUV. How can we establish the G9 as a benchmark model for the smart era? Looking back on ICE-era legendary auto brands like Porsche, we see that they all adhere to one simple philosophy: harmony is beauty. This timeless motto has always inspired XPENG. What makes a legendary car? Is it all about fast acceleration, large cabin space, or luxury materials? I think none of these features alone. Instead, it's an organic, symbiotic relationship between these elements, that is, harmony, that creates perfection. In designing the G9, we aimed to find the perfect equilibrium between interior and exterior design, cabin space, entertainment features, and drivability, balancing sense of space and perception, as well as movement and stillness, to achieve harmony between them. G9 is luxurious in design. A slender hood, short front and long rear overhangs, and a prominent waistline give the G9 an imposing stance. The wheelbase to length ratio gives off a sense of power, striking a balance between sportiness and spaciousness. To create an SUV that boasts ultimate control and performance, we designed the G9's cabin to be the perfect blend of practicality and comfort. As a result, we can enjoy a comfortable journey with convenience at our fingertips. Luxury, as we understand it, begins with sitting comfortably. The G9 seat offers a soft, comfortable service and deep support. The driver's seat and the rear seat come with electric thigh support, while the front passenger seat comes with an electric leg rest. Heating and massaging functions are available for both front and rear seats, and the front row also includes seat ventilation and rhythmic vibration. We heard from P7 owners that they wanted the rear seat cushion extended for more comfort during long journeys, so we've turned the back seat of G9 into a luxury sofa. The thickness of G9's rear seat is up to 270 millimeters, with a 4-layer support structure. The backrest of the rear seat supports 10 degrees of electric adjustment. The rear seat cushion is 500 millimeters long and can be extended by an additional 50 millimeters through the electric thigh cushions, bringing the effective legroom to 1,016 millimeters for a comfortable ride for all passengers, even on long journeys for taller passengers. Journeys in G9 are made more enjoyable with this panoramic roof, but would this be too hot in summer? Absolutely not. It features double-layer insulation with a 5-layer composite structure that not only provides heat insulation, blocks 99.9% of UV rays, and offers sound insulation, but is also shatterproof. We always listen to our customers, which is why a sunshade is also included. G9 has a rear trunk volume of 660 liters. With the rear seat folded, this increases to 1,576 liters to easily accommodate large objects such as golf bags. Furthermore, for vehicles with air suspension, easy load is available, so G9's rear suspension can be lowered with one touch. Our P5 has many creative uses for its cabin space. We've made even better use of space in G9. For those who like to apply or touch up their makeup in the car, or just quickly check themselves after a long journey, G9 features a large vanity mirror in the passenger visor with a surrounding light bar that can be easily switched from warm to cool lighting. I'm not a cosmetic expert, but internal users of this mirror have been impressed with its functionality. G9 can instantly turn into a luxurious space with 2 resting modes. The front and back seat can be folded, or just the back seat can recline without adjusting the front row. If you find yourself needing to take a nap in the car, G9 will be comfortable for even the tallest of people, with the seat extending into a bed that's over 2 meters long. G9 utilizes the space on offer exceptionally well. 2 60-watt USB charging ports are within easy reach for front and rear passengers. Both Type-C and Type-A ports are included. There's also a wireless charging pad for added convenience. The 2 cup holders in the front console remain flush with the rest of the console when not in use, and the dual opening armrest is easily accessed by both driver and front passenger. When it comes to luxury, everything lies in details. For example, individual dashboard speakers can be raised or lowered, and the stitching design on the backrest is inspired by the silhouette of the Canton Tower. We use soft materials which have obtained the infant-friendly OE Cotex certification to cover 95% of the cabin. Material odors are subject to strict control in the G9, with various test limits exceeding national standards by 5 to 20 times. It's the little things that make a big difference. Luxury means no compromise. In terms of performance, the total power of G9's dual motors in a 4-wheel drive version reaches 551 horsepower, with a maximum torque of 717 Nm, accelerating from 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.9 seconds. This is comparable to a 4-liter turbocharged engine. With launch control, maximum torque is delivered in just 150 milliseconds, making it the fastest among any mass-produced SUV in the world. A good car is not only fast, but can also stop smoothly. G9 is equipped with brakes so powerful they can bring the car to a full stop from 100 kilometers an hour in just 34.6 meters. A good suspension system is essential for optimal car control. G9 is equipped with double wishbone front suspension and 5-link independent rear suspension. Both feature dual-chamber air suspension. The use of aluminum alloy components at control arms, steering knuckles, and other positions reduces the weight. A team of top engineers helped us design and tune the suspension system over a 2-year period to provide the most comfortable experience on all types of road surfaces. My personal experience of driving G9 on asphalt or concrete highways has allowed me to enjoy a cabin with low road noise and listen to my music uninterrupted. Moreover, the comfort of dual-chamber air suspension, coupled with electromagnetic dampers, provides a smooth journey on rough and bumpy roads. You'll be just as comfortable in the front seat as you would be in the back. But many may wonder how dual-chamber suspension differs from single-chamber. Surely, cars with single-chamber suspension can also be soft and comfortable. A dual-chamber offers a better experience during rapid lane changes and sharp turns because less body roll significantly enhances control. At high speeds, a shift in weight when maneuvering causes the car's body to lean. The dual-chamber air suspension offers multiple stiffness adjustment with better anti-roll support, boosting confidence in control, so you never have to compromise between comfort and performance. G9 suspension has a 5-level system, providing up to a maximum of 100 mm in vertical adjustment. In addition, the dual-chamber air suspension system makes entering and exiting G9 more comfortable. It can even remember locations and accept voice commands for additional adjustment. To get a better sense of G9's control, let's take a look at a media test drive video.
今天我们做了一场看似不公平的评测，拿了小鹏 G9 和保时捷凯宴对比一下操控，一个是双枪，一个是3枪。首先，在场地内的绕桩和麋鹿测试中，让我们出乎意料的是，小鹏 G9 和保时捷凯宴的成绩能做到不相上下。凯宴扎实的底盘的操控呢，它是毋庸置疑的，但是在日常的舒适性上面呢，则是欠缺了那么一点点。单面性它会相对比较强烈一点。那么 G9 它的底盘以及它的悬挂呢，的确让我们眼前一亮了。没想到一台新势力造车的中大型 SUV 可以做到和凯宴叫板的实力。虽然在极限的状态下面呢，车身还是有一点点小的倾斜，不过呢，整体的姿态保持的还是不错的。小鹏 G9 的空悬在面对减速带和非铺装颠簸路面的时候，前段的标定是柔软的，很大程度能吸收减速带的冲击以及类似于碎石路的那种细碎的震动。而保时捷凯宴在这个方面呢，相对太注重于路感信息的传递了。作为城市 SUV， 其实更多的还是需要像 G9 一样，这样能照顾到日常通勤舒适性的才是更好的。总结这一次动态测试的结果，小鹏 G9 的整体体验感受已经很接近于保时捷凯宴了。对于一款只有凯宴一半不到价格的这个产品，能有这样的表现，大家会为此买单吗？
如果是我，一定会的。
G9 has been designed according to ENCAP and CNCAP safety standards. Its body structure combines the strength of aluminum and steel. 34.65% of the body structure is made up of aluminum. This is used for the 4 doors, 2 hoods, fenders, and rear floor. For the steel materials of the body, 70% is high-strength steel. Today, I'm proud to say that G9 is comparable in terms of performance, control, luxury, space, and many other areas to its traditional counterparts. Current P7 owners love what we did with the audio experience in the cabin. Many users listen to music for more than 30 minutes even after their journey has finished. With our industry-leading technology, we can offer more to customers. We wanted to take a new approach to in-cabin music. The starting point was to create a cabin with acoustic qualities akin to those of a concert hall. A place so quiet you can hear a pin drop. G9 has advanced noise absorption properties, which have been designed from the ground up. Low noise tires and the quietest compressor all enhance the sense of tranquility in G9. The motor system has been optimized to reduce noise level and vibration. Even exterior details have been designed to reduce wind noise. The NVH properties are state-of-the-art. So when G9 is stationary with the air conditioning at level 2, the noise reaches only 35 dB, the equivalent of a concert hall. Its interior noise at medium to high-speed driving is comparable to Maybach GLS. Let's watch a video where the media tests G9's NVH credentials.
40万的电车和200万的油车，到底谁更安静？今天我们用小鹏 G9 来挑战一下迈巴赫 GLS 的静谧性。这是一条繁忙的国道，经常有大货车经过，十分嘈杂。在车内开着车窗是这样的状态，噪声在60到62分贝左右，而如果有大车经过，更是会达到70分贝以上。让我们感受一下关窗之后迈巴赫车内的状态，确实很安静，降到了44分贝左右。再来看小鹏 G9， 它的表现如何呢？同样非常安静，也在44分贝左右。即便此时经过大车，噪声也只有50多分贝。小鹏 G9 的整体表现和迈巴赫只有小数点上的差别。我们分别测试了60、80、120速下两车的噪声情况。在60时速下，小鹏 G9 比迈巴赫还要更安静一些；而在80、120速下，小鹏 G9 和迈巴赫有来有回，非常接近。作为一台使用无框车门的 SUV， 小鹏 G9 能有这样优秀的静谧性表现，令人刮目相看。
No matter if you're stationary or traveling at a high speed, you always feel in a tranquil environment. With X Opera, we want users to experience audio perfection. This is why the overall acoustic system in G9 is built according to standards adopted by concert halls. Ultimately, we want our G9 users to have the experience of a concert hall in their G9s. G9 has 28 acoustic units with a total power output of 2,250 watt, including an 18-speaker from Danish brand Dyne Audio. The Dyne Audio Confidence sound system, with 7.1.4 channel high-res audio, has been finely tuned by experts at Danish Audio. G9 also boasts Dolby Atmos technology for an even richer and deeper audio experience. Sound quality isn't just about hardware, it also relies on technology and materials in a cabin to deliver the perfect results. Our pursuit of excellence led us to partner with the most prominent audio experts in the world. We are one of the first car makers in the world to assemble a team dedicated to audio excellence. The most renowned audio engineer in China, Jin Shaogang, joins as an audio system evaluator. G9's sound system has been meticulously tuned to create an optimal audio experience. Joe Hisashi, the world-renowned composer and conductor, acts as the chief sound effect engineer. He created a bespoke audio track, the Ethereal Ram, for G9. This piece of music combines directional audio with a sense of ceremony and technical artistry. Top-tier hardware and software form the foundation of a 5G smart cabin. Our pursuit is to best utilize technology to create a realistic and immersive experience. To illustrate what the X Opera 5G experience is like, Our team has created the following video.
大家全面了解我们的 Jupiter 5D 超感官世界。那我印象最深刻的一个
I was most impressed with the roller coaster scene. My seat began to vibrate as if I were really on a roller coaster. And the air conditioning even simulated the direction and speed of the wind when the roller coaster was rushing
这
down.
就是真正在坐过山车的感觉。1000个读者心中会有1000个
Every G9 owner will experience the 5D smart cabin in their own
都
way.
会有自己不同的体验和想象。希望更多的
We
朋友
invite
可以来
you to
我们的
visit
小
an
鹏
XPENG store
旗舰店里
to
面
experience
亲
this
自体验
for yourself.
G9 是小鹏8年探索成果的集中体现。
G9 is the result of 8 years of our dedication and boasts our most advanced technology.
其中发明
We've applied for more than 4,000 patents, with invention patents accounting for over 70% of them.
充电最快，
Over 500 patents are related to G9
科
alone.
技豪华之外，
Fastest supercharging, most comprehensive ADAS, superior performance, smart EV tech are just among the many breakthroughs of G9.
SUV 首次
For example, the industry's first camera-operated auto-open charge port, the first mid-size SUV in China with 4 frameless electric soft-close
驾
doors.
驶乐趣的人，我相信
These form an extensive list with plenty more for you to discover.
高级驾驶
I believe G9, with its superior driving performance, will be appealing to many of you.
更安全的智能辅助驾驶出行的
G9 provides luxury and comfort as a family vehicle.
又是一台豪
Everyone can enjoy their exclusive space, especially with a dedicated voice assistant always at your service.
私人小 P，
Without a doubt, it is a car that pleases you while taking care of your family.
既能享
A
受
car that excels in driving performance and pleasure, something that ticks all the boxes,
未来的一
not just for now, but in the future too.
一台智能旗舰。
A smart SUV for optimized driving comfort at an affordable cost.
那么这样一台我们称之为50
Now, time for the pricing of our G9 SUV.
是多少呢？
A moment many of you have been waiting for.
也是最重要的时刻到了。
We are offering 3 versions, each with a different driving range. Rear-wheel drive 570G and 570E are RMB 309,900 and 329,900 respectively.
全国
Rear-wheel drive 702E is 349,900 RMB.
双腔空气悬挂，
650E and 650X four-wheel drive performance version with dual-chamber air suspension as standard is 399,900 and 449,900 RMB respectively.
尊享配置。
650X Special Launch Edition is 469,900 RMB. It offers matte interstellar green paint as an exclusive spec. 650X comes with 5DX Opera and XNGP as standard. We also offer multiple optional packages.
售价
5DX Opera at 22,000 RMB,
售价
XNGP at 28,000 RMB,
超快充电池包
4C supercharging battery pack at 10,000 RMB.
下个月也就是10
The
月
first G9s will be delivered to customers at the end of October.
前购车
Order before October 31st, and you'll be entitled to the doubling deposit benefit. A 5,000 yuan deposit is worth 10,000 yuan of the payment. First-time XPENG car owners will enjoy a lifetime of free annual charging of 1,500 kilowatt-hours within our XPENG supercharging networks. A 3,000 RMB comfort gift pack with an intelligent sleeping pack, headrest, and a sunroof shade. Current XPENG owners upgrading to G9 will be entitled to a lifetime of free annual charging of 1,500 kilowatt-hours within the XPENG supercharging network of 100,000 credits. And this is in addition to the standard 5-year or 120,000 kilometers warranty and finance packages with a down payment as low as 10%.
新零售模式。
More offers await.
和下定
G9 Tmall Super Brand Day is now open to offer exclusive user benefits.
天猫搜索
For more information, search XPENG official flagship store on Tmall.com.
再跟大家分享
We're collaborating with leading content providers to create a comprehensive and customized content ecosystem for 5DX Opera. Shanghai Concert Hall, our strategic partner, will provide live-streamed XPENG G9 concerts. Streaming service provider NetEase Cloud Music joins us to offer the first Dolby Atmos music library that will be constantly updated. We're also partnering with video platform iQIYI to offer a collection of 5D-optimized movies with customized sound effects. Together with Bilibili, we have developed a special site for original video content powered by Dolby Atmos. We believe a premium model is one with many strengths. I'm convinced that the G9 redefines luxury with its onboard smart technologies and the fastest charging speed among mass-produced cars. The G9 will also redefine smart SUVs. We welcome you to our stores to experience the G9. We're confident that our domestic sales will exceed those of Audi Q5 next year. With anticipated sales of 10,000 units per month, G9 will be a strong competitor in the big-size premium SUV segment. Thanks everyone, our friends and customers for your continued support. We'll continue to explore and strive to transform the future of mobility together. Our journey doesn't end here. More cutting-edge technologies will be unveiled soon. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again on October 24th, XPENG Tech Day. Thank you.